Hi guys, this is a tutorial from my partner playing Heroes of the Storm Master Ranks. They won in under 6 seconds. I hope you enjoy.
So for this game we decided to draft in an ETC Kerrigan combo. At the minute it's very strong. Kerrigan obviously has had a bit of a nerf recently, but she's still very high in the meta. ETC can get himself in, do a mosh pit. Kerrigan pops her ultimate, straight in, game over for most of the team. We took Brightwing as well, got a lot of manoeuvrability. Also Brightwing's a direct counter to ETC, so we took that to try and stop the other team from taking that for us. Going into the game, what we're going to try and do is we're going to put Lunara, which is myself, up on top. The idea of that is for me just to soak as much experience as possible, make sure I'm always getting it but not to die, because obviously if I die I'm going to give the enemy team that XP lead. There's not going to be a whole lot to show you from looking at myself. The rest of the team, we're going to do a 4-man push on bottom with Sylvanas. Now Sylvanas on this map is probably one of the most key characters. Obviously once you've got your immortal, you're going to get it through here, past the first fort and through the keeps. If you've got Sylvanas, you can really stop that immortal from taking an absolute ton of damage. The team is setting up nice and early. See Sylvanas getting straight in on the towers. The other team comes back to try and counter. Again, just nice and safe. Doesn't really matter if they push you back, you just want to make sure you don't die. At the end of the day, they're not going to be able to push as hard as we can really, because they haven't got that Sylvanas power. Just give you a quick look up top. Obviously I'm on my own here, playing it nice and safe, keeping myself at the back, making sure that I'm not going to get picked up here. I expect them to come back up once they rotate. Now some nice plays by Kerrigan, pulling Sonya in. Now although ETC is a tank and he take a lot of damage, he's not that strong at that. He hasn't got as much mitigation as other heroes, you know, such as your Joanna and people. So ETC's got to be careful. You can play aggressively, but got to be careful again. You see there, he power slided in here, push them back. Kerrigan was able to dive and finish it off. So we're about 2 minutes in here. We've got the first immortal about to spawn. Again, I'm just up top, soaking, playing it nice and safe, getting ready. So try and burn down theirs. The other team wants to engage. As you can see, it's not going well for them. Rhaegar's position in here was way too far forward. Should have had himself at the back. ETC with the power slide in again to push the enemy team into us. Already they're way behind on the immortal because they try to push that fight too early. On your first immortal, really, if you're against a team comp such as ours put together, you really want to just try and burst the other immortal down and race it. So they've come in for the defend again, these three, but they're coming too early. They've left their other teammates over here. So effectively, you know, they're coming in 3v5. A terrible situation to be in. Rhaegar, wrong position again. So Immortal's down. You notice everyone in Hearthstone prior to that over here. What that means is they're going to be back up here, full health, full mana, as soon as the Immortal lands, ready to get that push. Sylvanas is coming in. I Hearthstoned a bit late, so you'll see in a minute I'm actually going to be there just slightly too late. It is only a couple of seconds, but when you're playing in a ranked game, you know, in full team versus team, those couple of seconds can really make or break a game. As you can see, I'm still not in the fight yet. I'm still dawdling over here. So we've got Sylvanas making sure these towers are out of action. ETC playing nice and aggressively. What we're trying to do is obviously get as much push as possible. We're going to disable the towers and keep that Immortal's health high. So you can see us all dancing around, playing nice and safe. The assassins are at the back. What we're doing as well here is we're looking for these kills. So when someone overextends, we could just pick them off. We're not trying to dive in too aggressively. We need to make sure that we don't die, otherwise the Immortal's going to be wasted. Again, Sylvanas making sure these towers are out of action. ETC going into the power slide. Now we've got a nice 2-level lead here as well, so we need to work to keep that. In my opinion, Rhaegar again, bad positioning. They're also completely ignoring the Immortal with the range, which is causing them more problems. They've only just started to lose shield now, and the keep's down. They're all dead. We're straight on the core. 5 minutes 30 seconds. And that's it. Game over. 5 minutes 48 seconds. His stats for you. So we dropped 1 kill all game, which is Brightwing, where he managed to get himself caught out of position. We've got Kerrigan 7 kills, Sylvanas 8. Damage still quite high as well with Sylvanas on that push, with Kerrigan as well making sure that we got those key kills when it was necessary. In the end, we finished the game 6-10, that 4-level lead with all of our ultimates up. You know, there's nothing else that they could have done really at that point in order to stop that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay with me for some more videos coming soon. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all later.